I ain't been on here in a while, but you know, just checking in. Hey, what's up? Who in the room? You know, what thing about these doing lives, you know, I like collaborations. You know, collaborations, you know, I like stuff to talk about. Not just people just showing up on here just lurking, you know, I'm looking for collaboration. You know, we'll say R.I.P. to D'Angelo, you know, rest in peace. D'Angelo made a big contribution towards neo soul, funk music, soul, R&B. He made a big contribution. I'm gonna say R.I.P. to D and his son. And his son, but I just don't. Hope everything. Just say R.I.P. to D'Angelo. Hope the family got the family has some condolences. Anyway, it's more like I'm just out here enjoying this October weather. Just living my rare form, just my reality, where I'm at. I'm like, what's gonna get to me? Where the people at? What's up on here? You know, show up on here, talk, subscribe to the channel. Channels can't go nowhere if you don't get on here and say what's up. What's going on? Outside all this old stupid government shutdown, all this other stuff, all this drama with the economy. But than that, I'm sure people got good things to say. Just check on in. Don't jump on here saying that, hey, you want me to share your channel, plug your channel. Hey, I don't do that. You got to put the work in. You know, this is a game. You got to put the work in. You know, I was talking about that Aisha Curry and all that other stuff. What's going on, Stephen Stephen Curry. You know, I don't know, because I just say allegedly. I don't know. They probably came from they look like they came from some type of family where it's like they connect couples together. You know, he kind of looking like a cotillion. She looking more like a debutante. You know, them families like that, they don't play when it comes. One thing about families like that, I think they call it the boule. They connect their sons. They'll connect their son with their daughters. That's what they call a boule. Because you know, carrying her, it looked like they came from a Blue Vein Society family. It looked like it's where they came from. But you know, hey, that's why I'm not a fan of arranging marriages. You telling somebody who to marry. Or you should get married to this person right here. Oh man, that's that wife for you. Oh, that's that husband for you. I don't believe in that. You know, you see it in the church. You got preachers and pastors and people in the church trying to hook two people up. You know, because getting married is the thing to do. I don't believe in that when you connect people to another. You connect a man to a woman. You connect a woman to a man. And to me, they're just going. It seems like that's what that is. You trying to connect two couples together at an early age. That's what they do. You fall in love. One thing about it, when you get married, you get married to somebody that you in love with.
Where's that fountain that pours out over there? It's over there? Not that one. It's another one. Must be over there.
They turned them off.
Yeah, the mall. Where's that?
Yeah, them all.
All of them?
Yeah, they turned them all.
Okay, I knew it was one.
Yeah, around about this time, mall.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, all that old. I don't believe in people putting marriages. I don't believe in people. You know, they take their parents. You know, especially wealthy parents, trying to put marriages together. I guess wealthy families. It's like you introduce the rich son to the rich daughter. I don't believe in all that. You know, you marry who you in love with. And allegedly, I'm not saying that's what's going on. That's what it seems like in that case. It looked like some family hookup stuff because you know I don't see no happiness there. Allegedly. Anyway, this government shutdown. It's getting on my nerves. You know, I know it's messing up people's money. You know, it's messing up. You know, high interest rates, high rent. I never thought I was seeing a day where rent would be $1,500, rent would be $2,000. Man, you can get a mortgage for $500 a month. You know, mortgage is really no different than rent. At least the landlord is the bank. You paying that mortgage back. Depending on your credit, they put you at $500. With a mortgage, you paying $500 a month in a mortgage, with your other expenses, home insurance and everything, back to the bank. I'd rather go that route than paying $1,500 a month in rent because of some high interest rates. I'm like, be for real. Yeah. But anyway, I don't know why it's so difficult for relationships today. You got to go through all this drama. You got to go through. I don't know. It seems like feminism, all this other crazy stuff. It seems like everything just got in women where they don't want to get. It's like it's all of. They can forget about getting married. You know, they forget about getting married because you look at other cultures. They prepare the daughter to get married. The father prepares the son to provide for the woman and take care of the woman. That's in other cultures. That's an Eastern culture. That's not gonna work in America, because look at America. America is moaning at stuff. They can forget about getting married. The only way they can get married, you go off God's word, what He says about marriage. Anyway, I'm just checking in. On this live for a while. I'm not gonna say anything unless I got something to say. I ain't finna get on here and be fake. But you know what, man? It's all I got to say. Have a blessed day and good. Thank you. I'm out.